Hi, it's Bill Fields from the Recruiting Academy. Excited to be here with you today to talk about how to sell the agents what the agents want to buy. Let's talk today about preparing to deliver an outstanding recruiting presentation. I often talk about the 5P rule. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. It's probably one of the most important rules you need to follow. So what are the presentation basics? What do you need to do in order to get prepared for an outstanding recruiting presentation? Well, first off, you need to make sure you set your appointments whenever your office is the busiest. Don't set your recruiting presentations for a time when your office is like a ghost town. If you have a sales meeting and you have a lot of agents who attend, try to schedule your recruiting appointment for right after your sales meeting ends so that there's lots of agents in the office. You want to set your appointments when your office is busy so it looks like a place where there's a lot of activity going on. Plan for a minimum of 60 minutes. There's nothing worse than a manager, broker, owner who has a recruiting presentation but hasn't planned enough time and has to end it just as they're getting ready to close and get the agent to make the commitment. Under no circumstances should you allow interruptions. Other agents are not allowed to disturb you during the time you're talking to an agent you're trying to recruit. Think about it. If you can't give them 60 minutes of uninterrupted time now when you're trying to hire them, they know that they'll never get 60 minutes of uninterrupted time once they come to work with you. Always have your receptionist know who's coming so that they can greet that agent properly. Get your receptionist to treat them special like they knew somebody important was coming. Have a letter book full of testimonial letters from agents who you've already recruited, so that when an agent's sitting there waiting to meet with you, the receptionist can hand the book to the agent and say, Mr. Fields, Andy manager would like for you to look through this book and make yourself comfortable until he's ready to meet with you. It's much better looking through letters of agents that have already been recruited than looking through the latest issue of People magazine. Make sure you have a testimonial agent standing by so that you can call on them to step into the interview and offer a testimonial to assist that agent in making that decision. You know, the feel, felt, found, similar situation close is always more powerful when we have a testimonial agent to help us. Make sure you sit next to the agent, not across from them. Get out of your office and do your recruiting presentation in the conference room where you can sit next to the agent. Remember, you're going to be using a multimedia presentation, so you want to be sitting next to the agent, not creating a barrier by sitting opposite them across your desk. Follow a very specific plan of attack. Know what you're going to say and when you're going to say it. Know how you're going to start and how you're going to end every recruiting presentation. And please, under no circumstance do you start with the office tour. We keep the office tour until we're all the way through our recruiting presentation and we're ready to close the agent. As a matter of fact, we may even use that as part of our closing sequence when we say to the agent, would you like to go out now and choose your desk? Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to follow the fundamentals to establish a successful environment to recruit an agent. So I hope that helps you. For more tips and tricks to help you improve your recruiting efforts, be sure and visit us at therecruitingacademy.com. Until next time, I'd like to wish you much recruiting success and remind you, if anybody can, you can.